For joining us now. Of course, we have wind, rain, and some snow on the way.
Pretty much just the kitchen sink coming at us this weekend here. So batten down the hatches.
Right.
It's a stormy weekend in our forecast here. Today was a beautiful day. Just a few high clouds out there, especially in the morning. It cleared out by the afternoon. But don't be fooled by that. Nice looking storm developing here off the coastline. Deepening area of low pressure right there. And as that approaches the coastline in the next 24 hours, that's really going to crank up those strong southerly winds. Nice bit of moisture wrapping around it as well, which is going to bring us plenty of rain in the valley and lots of snow in the mountains. We've got a winter storm warning in effect for the weekend now for pretty much all the mountains of Northern California here. Heavy snow coming our way in the mountains. Great news for the Sierra snowpack, which is a little below average, but I suspect this storm may very well get us to average, if not a little above it finally. So a lot of rain coming our way in the valley. Headed our way just Saturday. About 2/3 of an inch of rain to as much as an inch of rain. It depends on where you are. Redding and Red Bluff, closer to an inch of rain. And then say Gridley or Biggs or towards Marysville and Yuba City, closer to 2/3 of an inch of rain. Bit of a north-south gradient. We'll do that all over again on Sunday. And the winds, oh boy, 40 to 45 mile an hour gusts going on mostly through the weekend, and we've got a wind advisory in effect for the valley and the surrounding foothills here in Trinity County as well for the day Saturday for those very same 40 to 45 mile an hour southerly winds coming on up. So it's going to be a windy weekend coming our way. All right, our forecast for tomorrow. Still dry at 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe a sprinkle or two out there, but not much. By 10 o'clock in the morning or so in that ballpark, that's when the rain should begin for most of us in the valley. And then by noontime in the afternoon, just looking wet and windy across the area. That's going to continue Sunday also. A lot of snow in the mountains. You're going to need chains at some point if you're doing some driving in the mountains over those mountain passes. And I wouldn't be surprised if they, even in some of those mountain roads, even occasionally get shut down for a short amount of time because it's just going to be whiteout conditions up there in the mountains. So please think twice if you're not a good driver in the snow and you're thinking about doing it this weekend. Probably a bad idea. More rain coming our way next week. Let's break down the forecast and talk about the timing with this storm system in particular. And here we are at 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and that's when the rain is just starting to spill out into most valley locations. Obviously a little earlier here towards the coastline in Trinity County. We go into the rest of the day Saturday, snow in the mountains, rain in the valley. All right, Saturday night and Sunday morning. Notice the snow continues in the mountains. In the valley, it kind of quiets down a little bit, but that little quiet down won't be lasting long because storm number 2 comes roaring onshore Sunday late afternoon and Sunday evening with more valley rain and more mountain snow. And there's additional wet weather out there beyond that. So we're getting into a stormy weather pattern. So rain and snow are forecast here in Trinity and Siskiyou counties for the day tomorrow. Windy weather as well. Snow level here should be around 3,000 feet for much of the day Saturday and probably Sunday as well. In the Sierra Cascades, snow level here around 3,500 feet. It could drop down closer to 3,000 feet at times, but generally speaking, it should be around 3,500 feet for most of the weekend. So Quincy and Bernie and Chester, you got snow coming your way. All right, on the ridge, that means mostly rain here. It may briefly try to switch over to snow in Magalia and Forest Ranch, but not much. Sterling City will get plenty of snow. Paradise is going to get plenty of rain. In the north end of the valley, partly cloudy, dry tonight. Not much wind tonight. Tomorrow, that all changes. Rain, windy, that south wind, 20 to 40 miles an hour. In the mid-valley, partly cloudy, dry tonight as well. Tomorrow, here comes the rain. Those south winds, 20 to 40 miles an hour. So a wet and windy Saturday and Sunday, as you can see from our Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where the weekend is always in view. It tapers off to more off and on showers Monday and Tuesday. Still wet, though, so you'll need the umbrella. And another storm out there for Wednesday. So, well, just a good weekend, and maybe just make a big pot of soup and catch up on some movies the inside, you know?
Pot of soup sounds wonderful.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Well, even the hardy mountain cat